Streaming.
I'm glad you know how to do all that.
Yep.
Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. Or hello, Patreon supporters. Not everyone gets to see this video. So we have you guys in chat on YouTube, and then there's some of us on Zoom, and more people may come in or leave or whatever. So if you hear doorbell, that's what that is somebody coming and going.
Oh, I thought that was UPS.
And let me bring everybody into the video here. So we have Sheila, who's licking her fingers because she's eating cupcakes that just fell over. So we have Sheila Rogers from Virginia.
Manassas, Virginia.
And we have Linda. Linda, where are you from?
Dallas, Fort Worth.
Okay. Well, that's what I thought the DFW was, but I wasn't sure. And then Diane we have from Missouri.
He has a farm, a big farm.
But
She's gonna send us some food, some vegetables, some roast.
We bring Black Angus.
but she doesn't have a Joann's. We were just talking about Joann's, and she's 2 hours from a Joann's. So feel lucky if you live near Joann's.
Yeah.
And I want to say hi to the people in the chat. Hi, Lynn and Ashley and Regina and Jamie and Dee Dee and Carol and Melissa Richardson and Melissa Fair and Connie. Hello. I don't really have a lot planned for today.
Can we see the chat?
You have already been talking in chat, Sheila.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, on YouTube, the chat is on YouTube on the video the other link of the video to watch. Because in the beginning, you're up here, you're Sheila Rogers, and
Yep.
you're saying the queen is getting set up. So if you go back, if you go back to the other link, and I can share that link, I think, with you guys here in the... Actually, I can just share the chat link. There's chat inside the Zoom thing. I gotta move. I have so many windows, but they're all needed for this video.
How many screens do you have?
I have 2 screens. Okay, so those of you in chat, in video, if you go down to the bottom, it says chat, and then you can click on that. And it should open up just the chat. I think it will.
I did.
Okay. So then, and there is a delay of like 30 to 60 seconds. So some of the chat is delayed on what we're saying.
Okay.
Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Brenda.
I thought Brenda was in here a while ago. Now she's gone.
Oh, yeah. She says she doesn't have a mic or camera on this PC.
Go down.
So we have Denise Tuttle just popped in. I don't have a lot to talk about today. So if anybody has anything to talk about, one thing I want to say is, every month the $15 Patreon supporters that pledge $15 or more, get in a drawing for $300 gift card to place of their choice. And right before I drew the winners this time, I'm like, oh, let's put a maker in there. So the winner could choose if they wanted a Cricut maker or the $300.
Oh my goodness.
So we all know she chose the maker.
Good maker.
So I'm going to continue to do that every month. So you can choose, like, so if you win that and you already have a maker, then maybe you want the 300. Or maybe you want a second maker, you want to gift it or whatever. So it'll be a choice, and that will continue. And that's all I have to talk about. Thank you and good night. I'm kidding.
I do have a question about the maker.
Yes.
How we're going to be able to use the larger pins in the new machine because it's so close to the rim of the maker.
It's not, it sticks up, like
Yeah,
the top does not go over it.
I know, but I'm just wondering, when you have those attachments that you
Oh,
put in there,
I see
and
what you
then
mean with the attachment things.
right,
For the third party pins, is that what you're talking about?
yeah,
That's
I'm-
probably why they made it
I
so
don't
tight.
know.
so we can't use it.
I never thought of that. Let me see. Well, here. Now, I'm prepared tonight. If you guys have questions on anything, let me get here. I can. Where are we at? Zoom. Turn off my face. There. You can see my machine. Oh, but those in the Zoom can't see the machine. But those in the video can. Let me test this, and I'll tell you.
Okay,
We can go back and watch the YouTube later, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's enough room.
it is.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of wiggle room there.
Oh, okay.
I think it.
It just looked like the pin was so close to the back part of the machine
Look at the pin.
that I didn't
Okay.
know whether fatter pins like the Sharpies might interfere with that or something.
Okay, let me go back to Zoom. Okay, I just grabbed a pen and stuck it in, and it's the Recollections opaque white marker. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. Look, it's stuck inside there. But it's empty.
Broken. She broke it.
I don't know how to. This is an old one.
You might have to use tweezers.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Okay, Linda, how'd you see the chat? Mine still says from Melanie Lane to everyone.
I clicked on the chat button and then it pops up a window. You click on the link that's in that window and it opens up a separate window.
Okay, mine just went straight to the chat.
Right, so I resized it
Ah, you're so
So
smart.
so I can see both.
Ah, you're so smart, it's working. Oh, goodness.
And Carol Dufresne, who won the maker from me this month, is in chat. And somebody, I don't know your name, it's MSDGLS. She's asking a question. What mat are you using for your Easy Press? I did a video. Is my unboxing video of the Easy Press? I'm using this I got for free. And it's really heavy. It's a piece of granite I got from where I got my countertops. And the sales lady, I called her and she had this in her garage and just gave it to me. So sometimes the granite places, because I know at one time she says, you can just come and get what you want. We got a lot in back because they were getting new stuff that you can. But I think if you can get like floor tiles, they wouldn't be so heavy of granite. I did try I tried my glue gun mat, which is like by Mod Podge. It was really, really hot. It bubbled up, but it went back to normal. Didn't hurt the mat, but I put it on top of the granite, and the granite was really hot. Like, I'm glad I didn't do it on the table. And the same thing with the We Are Memory Keepers fuse. A lot of people asked about that. It's just too thin. The heat goes through it. And the Ken Oliver mat, that was a little bit better than these mats, but the heat still went through it. These mats say they're like $400 or $500, not dollars, $400 or $500 degrees proof. Can you imagine they're $400 or $500? And the heat doesn't hurt the mat, and I think that's what they mean. Yeah. But putting the big press on it for 30 seconds, and that's much bigger than what these were made for.
What
So
about the silicone mat underneath of it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They
I
sent out an email this afternoon, Cricket did, and they specifically said the silicone mats were not good.
Okay.
yeah. What
And I
happened to my
think
other
that's
mat?
probably the ones you've got there, the craft ones, that's what they're made out of, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I also have. I don't actually know where it went, but I have the packaging. I bought this at Joann's. And I like it because it has little pockets. It's like a mat to iron on. This I think is good. It's by Dritz. It's a sewing table assistant.
Now I put that on my little mini ironing board. I'm wondering if I can use that on my mini ironing board.
Yeah, maybe.
That's something I have to try.
If you have granite countertops in your kitchen or somewhere, you can use that too.
Well, I'm not getting the press.
Oh, okay.
I have the heat press and I love it.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm so used to it and everything, and I can just go set it, boom, and start. So I said, no, that's the one thing I did turn down this time.
Yeah.
The one thing.
Well, I love it. I have my heat press. I've never even plugged in.
Oh, I love my heat press.
But see, now I'm so excited about this. I don't know why.
I know, so stop talking about it before I change my mind.
Does anyone have any questions or want to talk about anything, or I'm open. Nope, we're all silent.
The bright pad back in. Melody, does your coupon work on that?
The coupon does not work on that, and it's not back in stock. Hi, Michael. Michael Crow says, "Hi, Melody. I'm so excited to be here tonight. Just joined Patreon because I love your videos. I also emailed you a card today." Or he didn't email. It says mailed. My mind puts an E in front of it. Thank you. And I do have some things I need to open from viewers. So as soon as I get his card, then I'll open it. I'll open all of them. I have been so exhausted lately.
I made some cards today.
Did you? Would you like to share them?
Oh. Okay, here's one.
Oh, that's pretty. What did you do?
It's Tim Holtz. I used the oxide inks and sprinkled some water on it, and I used the Tim Holtz dye, and this is actually glitter, but it's the real thin type glitter. It's a new type of glitter paper that's out. Of course, my scrapbooking lady gets everything. And this is the new glitter that she has. It's called glitter sticker paper.
Cool.
Never heard of them, but I said I'll try it. Oh, and I did a popsicle.
Cute. You made that for me.
I did. And then I did the little little houses.
That's cute.
I colored those. I am not good with Copic, so I've been playing with Copic. And my last note, this one here. This is also Tim Holtz.
Cool. You're getting all ready for Halloween. And I was just thinking that today it is kind of close for Halloween. That's cute.
That's my little monsters.
I want to make some Halloween stuff. I haven't made Halloween stuff in a few years. And Brenda says she has a thing called the Omni Grid. It's 13 by 19, and it's a cutting mat on one side, but an ironing board on the other. She got it for traveling. I think I want that.
Oh, this is the Tim Holtz thing that I use. If you can see that.
Cool.
There's the cat and stuff. I'm gonna do the ghost next. Only reason why I do Halloween cards is because I belong to a card exchange.
Oh, okay.
So we have to do Halloween for October. So that's why I did it.
Well, I think they're fun to make.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No.
Did you guys join my maker party on Facebook?
Makeup? You mean Facebook?
My maker party. Yeah, you were there. You were drinking
The night before,
Bailey's.
yes.
I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning watching everything on Facebook.
I was too, and I think I've been exhausted for days. I finally did right before this video started. I was still setting it up when Sheila was in here waiting with me. I did get my video of setting up the maker and doing the first project. So I did get that done. It's not public yet. I will release it to my Patreons as soon as we're done in here. Hi, Jamie. And MSDGLS on YouTube. Can you tell me your name? Just so I can call you a name. She's
With Nicole.
Oh, did she? I missed that. Okay, Nicole. Thanks. She's asking if I'll make some things with fabric with the maker. She wants to try some felt and don't know what I would do with it. I will. And some people are worried that I'm only going to use the maker. To be honest, I am only going to use the maker, but I can do things on the maker that I can do on the Explorer. So not all my projects will be maker only. I will use the fine point blade, which is the same blade in the Explorer machine. So I'll be doing both. I'm not going to just do, things with the new blades, but I'm going to do both.
That's a good question that Michael Crow asked about if you need the deep cut blade.
For the faux leather, I don't think you do. And I say that like I don't know, like I've never cut it, but I have cut it. I made a video on this like a couple years ago, I think. I made this little owl keychain. And this is with the faux leather. I don't think I used the deep cut blade. I don't really remember. I think I always forget to change to a deep cut blade. So I'm not sure. I don't think.
Well, now the system tells you, right?
Yes. And it goes over to the side and you're like, what is that doing? It goes up and down, like in where you can't really see the blade, and it's detecting what blade you have in there. It knows what you're using. It's really smart.
Magic.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than I am.
Hi, Kyle.
So Melody, since I'm be new with this, taking the big step up to something besides an expression, which I just had a basic tool set, I went ahead and bought the weeding tools and the iron, the easy press or easy iron, whatever it's called. What else would you suggest that I need to maybe get?
Well, if you're going to use the weeding tools and the iron, you need to iron on vinyl.
I don't know, I guess I did get one package of, I got black, iron-on and then iron-on what I think was for shirts, and then one of the vinyl. I thought, what color? And I just went with black the first time to...
And I would also suggest to practice weeding, or like just do a small little project, just something small to do for your first time. And do not get discouraged if you can't do something in Design Space. You can always ask.
Okay.
Or try something else. Hello, Ashley.
Did you get the adapter for the cartridge, Diane?
That's not available yet.
Available yet.
December.
That is on my list because I do have a lot of cartridges.
But
And sadly, most of them are linked to my gypsy, and my gypsy died.
Oh,
what you can do is call customer support, and what they'll ask for is a picture of your cartridges, the front and back, I think, and they will link them for you.
Oh,
if you have the old machine, you can just use your old machine to link the cartridges.
But not if they're linked to the gypsy.
The gypsy was supposed to transfer.
You have to link your gypsy up into craft room, but now her gypsy's broken.
Oh, I never used Craft Room. I skipped over that. It was too small for my bad eyes. I just stayed the other way.
Ashley, where are you from?
I am from Wisconsin,
Cool.
and I just went to the cricket event yesterday.
Oh, in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We got to see the stations that were set up like in Utah with the maker to see all the different things that they cut. We had 2 classes, and I got to meet Lori. I met Lori Noonemaker. She was there yesterday.
Yeah.
And we made a picture frame. We got to cut out felt with the maker.
Show and tell, show and tell, show and tell.
Okay, I'll go get it. I'm sitting outside watching the kids play. I'll come and get it.
It's dark here. She's only in Wisconsin.
So we made 2 things in the 2 classes. We had a picture frame where we cut out some felt, and then we used the maker to cut out some fabric to make a lanyard. So I got both of those.
Isn't it so cool how it cuts? I love how it cuts with the rotary tool.
So this is the frame that we made.
Oh, wow.
And then we used the glitter vinyl. They have a photo booth set up there, so you took a picture in a photo booth.
Cool.
And then we made the lanyard. So we cut out the fabric with the maker and then sewed it together.
Oh, that's cute. I love that fabric. That's the cricket fabric, isn't it?
I don't know. I think that's
I
what
think
they
it
were using. They
is.
didn't say. I know we were using the new cricket felt,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
Fabric.
I didn't see the fabric or the package for this. The only thing is this one frayed a lot, so it kept getting stuck
Oh, really?
in the rotary blade. But it was a good thing to see. I haven't bought mine yet. I'm gonna buy it with the bundle on October 3rd. But it was a good thing to see that there is the potential that fabric that has a lot of strings can get wrapped around that rotary blade. But it was pretty easy to get out, so
Cool.
it was nice to see there as opposed to getting it home and it happened
Yeah.
and not knowing what to do about it.
Well, see, in my setup video, I had plug-in errors, and I'm like, uh-oh. So I left it in the video because, if that happens to somebody else, and all I had to do was refresh. Like it asked me if I wanted to refresh, and I was scared to death to do it. But I just did it, and it was good then. So I left that in so people can see that. And
we did all of that, and then we also got to use the Easy Press to make a bag, the Make Something You Love bag.
yeah,
We put the red sparkly heart onto it, and I don't have a heat press. I don't know anything to compare it to, but it worked really well. So I was impressed with it.
yeah. Daniel's asking how to get to us, guys. Daniel, it's in a post on Patreon with a link to get in. There. Daniel, I was just talking to you to tell you how to get here.
So in other words, are you suggesting that we use fray check before we put it onto the band? That stiffens the edges so it won't fray?
Oh, well, no, because it frayed in the middle of cutting. So it wasn't just the edge.
It was on the ends, and some fabric just gets really stringy, and you just have a lot of strings.
And you're supposed to put the fabric on a certain way, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the bias, off the bias, or something like that.
Something. I don't really know yet.
That's a big terminology, bias.
They didn't tell us. They just said to put the pattern side down for what we were making. So that's all they told us.
I'm surprised there hasn't been any videos on the one in Chicago from other people that were there.
There were some videos in my Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane group. Someone posted some videos, but it was all of wood, which was cool. They had a lot of knife blades there and cutting wood and making puzzles and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
There was really, really, really bad service in there. No one had cell phone service.
Oh.
They had a Wi-Fi hotspot set up for all of us, but it wasn't working. So it didn't start working for a while. So a lot of people were having connection issues because a lot of us, I tried to do a Facebook Live, but it just didn't want to work. So I recorded videos on my phone, but I couldn't do any live videos or anything like that. But I recorded a couple up close, zoomed in with the rotary blade, how it was cutting and everything like that. But it was a good event. It was a lot of fun.
Cool. Hello, Daniel or Kyle.
So, I finally figured out how to get to you guys. I got a new MacBook Pro and I forgot what software you were using.
Oh.
I got my wood.
Oh, where did you get it? Because I've been wanting wood.
I went to AC Moore, they had them, and also Michael's had it back in the wood section.
Okay. When I went to Michael's, I had to just run in and look. I was looking for the Cricut fabric. They didn't have any of the new stuff, so I had to run out because the eclipse was coming. I didn't want to miss the eclipse. So I couldn't spend much time in there.
So I picked up a sheet, and it was like $2. And this one is the 4 by 36 inches. 4 inches by 36 inches.
And I was looking for some on Amazon. And people in the chat are saying hello. Let me go back. Hello, Anne. Anne is asking, are the Cricut Make It Now projects only for the maker, or can we cut with the Explorer doll clothes patterns? You could cut with the Explorer if you stiffen the fabric or put a backing on it. One way to cut fabric easier is if you iron on freezer paper to it. And then you can take that off and then you'll have the cut fabric.
Didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Some people have even sandwiched it and put freezer paper on the top and bottom so it cuts better, but you might have to cut it a few times.
That's
I'm
why.
waiting for H. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna say that's why I bought this blade. It's for the bonded fabric or fabric with iron-on backer, and you can use this on the Explorer.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for HSN to have their sale before I get my maker.
Yeah, because they're going to have a bundle on October 3rd, but the bundle just might be more free access. I have no clue.
And Anna Griffin stuffy.
And every release of a machine, they've always released in more than one color.
Yeah.
Every single machine. So I'm really curious.
I don't think they're gonna have more colors. I don't think Anna's gonna get her way yet.
Yeah, it might not be yet. It might not be till next year.
But she might. But she might have the wood cutting blade.
Yeah, because they say October.
Yeah.
I don't know. And something else I noticed about the heat press or the Easy Press on the Cricut website, it says Easy Press Sky. Sky is the color of the Easy Press. Why would well, they call it Sky, but why would they have a color next to it if it was the only one in one color? I have no clue. That's just me guessing that, made me think. Why would they have a color listed if it only comes in one color?
Yeah, I think they will down the road.
So I'm hoping they have a maker in sky color. Because it matches my room. And then I could sell my maker I have now.
I think they need to make it so you can change the color.
Yeah.
Like around the bottom.
They used to do that with the Explorer Air 2, not the Explorer Air 2, the Expression 2, you could do that. And so I bought, mine came with green, and then I bought purple ones to match it. Oh, Brenda got her wood at Joann's. Hi, Christy. Hi, Arlene. Michael has crow fever. No. Michael Crow has gold fever. My mind works in weird ways sometimes.
He's got crow's feet.
And it matches Anne's room too.
Can you vinyl it to March? Can you vinyl it to March?
To match, maybe. That's what I think she means. Oh, yeah, you could put vinyl around your Cricut.
Oh.
But I like the color of the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, I don't think that I would put any vinyl on the inside lid
No.
of the maker because it's so pretty,
Yeah, it is.
you know, with the texture and everything. And I blinged up my other one big time, but I don't think I'll do it on this one.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I don't even want to put it on the outside.
Right.
Maybe some words going down, crossed in the charcoal area, you know, the dark area, like putting some little words or something small. I don't know. In silver, chrome, and the chrome, what's it called? Adhesive foil.
Mm-hmm. It's too bad that holographic foil is not adhesive.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes,
I wish it was adhesive.
me too.
And I
And-
don't know exactly what I could use to make it stick.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't realize it wasn't adhesive. I just assumed it was.
I am, it's not.
Well, no, it is adhesive. It's not iron-on.
Prince, stop. Oh, I'm sorry. My Yorkie. We have a lot of deer that come over our fence and eat our apples that are on the ground. And every time he hears them, he barks.
I bought this little handy press.
Oh, I have that.
I got it at Joann's. Does it work?
Yes, I use it for my ribbons.
Okay.
With ribbons to press up the ribbons and things.
Well, I got it because for my golf cart, it has like a piece up at the top, but it has like seams around it. So I need something small to iron on inside there. So I'm going to try that. If I can figure out how to get it off my golf cart. So I can iron it.
The other night when you got lost in your golf cart, I might have laughed a little bit at you. I was feeling bad for the golf cart. I might have laughed just a little bit.
It's okay. Well, I knew I could get home. I had no idea those tunnels were closed.
Did you figure out what local traffic is? That means people that live in that area can go. But if you're just
I
driving
know.
through, that's a no-no.
I know. I knew what local traffic meant, but I'm like, why is that here? Because nobody lives there. I was just like, I didn't think anything was there. And I just thought,
And it was getting dark. And
yeah, I wanted to use that tunnel.
yeah.
Well, because then I missed the tunnel of trees.
That's a Halloween place.
I could use my GPS, but I'd have to turn you guys off, and then you'd worry whether I made it home.
You would have, though, wouldn't you have?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to make sure I got home okay. Brenda uses this little iron for cheer bows and koozies. That's a good idea. I bought some little hats. Well, I don't know if they're little hats. They're people hats. And I'm going to try the hats in the Easy Press on those and see if I can use the Easy Press for the hats. These were at Joann's. Connie said she needs one. It's just so cute. It's just so little and cute. Isn't it cute? So I'll have to figure that out. How to do my golf cart. I don't know what else to put on my golf cart either. And I have all these shirts. These are just plain t-shirts I wear all the time. And I bought them so I could iron on them. And, you know, for years I haven't ironed anything on them. I have to think of something to put on them.
Well, I'm going to say goodbye. I've got to go put my chickens up. They're probably in their coop, and I need to shut the door on it before we have coons or possums or something get in.
All right, you go save your chickens. Thank you for joining.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Daniel, or Kyle? I keep forgetting.
Okay.
I know your first name. What have you been working on? Or,
I'm working on some Halloween stuff. I need to do the edit the videos I can post it, but I've been doing Halloween cards and trying to think about. I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on how to do a fall type wreath. You know, so, mainly working a lot. This is my last night was my last night. We're working like 9 days in a row. So I've been.
Oh wow, that's hard.
Yeah, but now I got a nice stretch off, so I'm hoping to get those videos up sometimes next. I'm off the next 7 days, so.
Oh, so there'll be lots of videos from you coming.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hi, Christy. Lynn, I said the little iron here is cute. It's just cute because it's little.
Like that one. I got off Amazon, I think.
I haven't been out in the stores in a long time.
I do most of my shopping online anymore too.
Me too.
I feel bad for my mail post lady. She's so has like 4 and 5 boxes.
I know. Oh, I haven't gotten my mail. My assistant is back in college. So she's coming. She'll be here on Fridays all day. She has no classes. And then on Monday and Wednesdays in the afternoon. And then not on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So she wasn't here today, and I really missed her. My desk is a mess already.
Melody, do you have any idea how we might be able to load our own patterns into Design Space?
They say you can do it just like any pattern, but what I like about the patterns is the line that you sew on.
Right.
And I've never worked with digital patterns. So I'm not sure. Like I tried to look up some free digital patterns just so I could try it and go, but like they don't have the sewing line.
Right.
So
that's really helpful.
Yeah, that's really helpful. I mean, I guess you don't.
Now. You could add it in once you upload it, right?
Yeah, because the pen you put in the machine, and then when you cut your pattern out, the pen will make the marks on it.
Yeah, but you have to have. I think you have to have a line for it to follow.
Well, but you could do basic shapes. Just do a.
Yeah, you could do
square.
basic shapes and then just make the squares smaller.
Yeah.
So you could do that.
I was telling something too. Have you heard anything, Melody, about they're going to allow you to, or they're going to have it even possible? I think what I read, they're going to have some in the Design Space to take a photo. You either Mod Podge it onto balsa wood, and you can make your own puzzle pieces.
Yeah, they had that at the Maker event.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Say what? What did you say? I missed that.
Go ahead.
About the puzzles, I thought I read somewhere you're going to be able to like take a photo and like Mod Podge or something onto balsa wood and then make a puzzle.
Oh,
I think that's really cool.
yeah.
So you could take a picture of it and upload it like a
Yeah.
regular design. Is what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
where
how,
you come out and then you adhere it to the balsa wood. Sorry about the clocks.
that's as bad as Melody's doorbell.
It's not my doorbell, it's the software. But
I'm
during
excited to get the maker. I'm just trying to wait till I want to see what HSN offered for the bundle in October. So
yeah.
Linda's going to be getting hers Thursday, so she's already told us that she's going to do a project and put it on Thursday.
I don't remember saying that.
Well, that's what Sheila heard. Hello?
And Bailey's, it's really, really good.
Are we back?
you're back.
Oh, you missed it, Melody. You really missed it.
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
Even the chat got disconnected. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta fix this because now I just have it on me. I come back and you guys are, it's like you kicked me out and then you made fun of me and are laughing at me. And there's Ashley. I was wondering what happened to Ashley.
I had to put my cranky birthday boy to bed.
Oh.
So I left for a minute.
So, Ashley, the thing in Chicago, was it just one day?
Yeah, they had 2 sessions in one day. So they had like a 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. class, and then they had our class, which was 3 p.m. 7 p.m.
Did they feed you?
Well, they did. However, it didn't go over too well, but they did feed us. They ran out of the turkey sandwich option.
Oh.
So all they had left was like vegan or gluten-free or vegetarian, and I'm okay with gluten-free because it still had meat in it, but it was kind of weird. So there was a few people that were slightly disappointed in that, but they were okay. They got over it.
Melody, did they feed you guys?
Yeah. Ours was like 3 days. No, it wasn't. It was.
Ours was like 3 days.
She's rubbing it in our face, isn't she?
Yeah.
No, it was. What? Oh, it was. No, it was only Monday evening. They did not feed us Monday evening. Oh, but they did. It was like a cocktail fancy party, and they just had a lot of hors d'oeuvres. So we did just eat that for dinner. And then we had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then the next day we just had breakfast. And then it was over at noon.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So it's really like 2 days, but spread over 3.
Mm-hmm.
Did everybody stay at the same hotel?
Most people did, I think. I don't know of anyone else who didn't actually.
Hmm.
They had all those, the booths that they had set up in Utah with like the wedding dress.
Yeah.
The one with the cake. They had all those set up yesterday too. So it was really nice to see them in person.
Yeah. Yeah, and they had fabric hot air balloons.
Mm-hmm.
I loved those, but I want to make them out of paper. I want to make them out of paper and put them in hang them from my ceiling. I've been wanting hot air balloons.
Yeah.
Paper ones.
I want some of that cremp paper. That stuff looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That crepe paper?
Yeah. I saw you put it on Amazon, a link of them.
Yeah, I have some.
But she's got it. Leah's got hers back ordered because I ordered mine over a week ago.
Pretty.
And
I love
it's on back. I got the tape.
Yeah.
I got the 3-color tape: the green, the gold, and the white.
Well, she sent me a whole box of it.
Oh, she sent me a whole box.
So I have to do a video on that.
Sheila, we're just not that important.
No.
Ashley, what was that you showed?
They were cutting this yesterday. I don't know what it is, but it's really stringy.
Oh.
Mulberry paper.
I have
Oh.
no idea, and the person who was standing at that booth had no idea. But they use this with the rotary blade, and I mean, it cut out really well. And it's super thin. It's like thinner than paper.
It looks like mulberry paper.
Yeah, it's really cool feeling. So they told us we could take them home. So,
It looks diseased.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird, but I mean, I was impressed with it. Like, that would look cool on a card. It's like a
Yeah.
different type of paper.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you did that and the little lanyard and the
and
The frame.
photo frame, yeah.
frame.
And then we did this, just the bag.
Mm-hmm. Is that on
So-
the website for us to do?
I don't think it is yet, but they're going to put it on there, I think, after all the events.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done my
they have-
bag yet.
They had a Joann's booth set up and a Simplicity booth set up yesterday. So,
And
yes, and evidently, Joann's has a whole new line of fabric coming out. They said that there's over 100,000 new prints going into every store.
Wow.
And they had a whole table of all these samples of the fabrics, and there's these super pretty, like, metallic-y ones, and they had fabric that was bacon and tomatoes and all kinds of crazy stuff. But I mean, it was a whole table full of fabric, and they said that it's a new line that's going to be hitting all of the Joann's stores.
Can I just give everybody a warning? If you're a paper hoarder, you can become a fabric hoarder. I was a fabric hoarder first. That's why I have all those dressers over there. And actually, all my stuff didn't fit in there. I wanted 4 dressers to put my fabric in, and there wasn't room for 4 over there. So,
so could you purchase any of this stuff from Joann's table?
They were selling rolls of Cricut brand Hardy foil, and they had, I think, probably when we were there, they had maybe 25 of the maker machines that you could purchase and take home. And then they did giveaways. They did a drawing, and 3 people won. 1 person won a bright pad bundle. So they got the bright pad and some like party foil and glitter vinyl and stuff. And then they did an easy press bundle. So they got the easy press and then a bunch of iron on. And then the person who won the maker got the machine, one of every color mat, including the new pink one, the 30-pack of pen set, the essential tool set with the paper cutter in it, and the new sewing tools. That's what she went home with, and she was so excited.
yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. I don't remember, Melody, she works for Cricut. She has short brown hair. She wears glasses. She's shorter. She did presentations.
Tiffany?
At EPOG.
Tiffany?
Maybe she does.
I think it's Tiffany.
She does the YouTube videos for
Yeah.
Cricut sometimes.
I think her name's
she
Tiffany.
Was there. She was there, and another guy. His name started with a V.
Victoria.
V.
I don't remember his name. And then when we were in our one class with Lori, we were talking to Hub.
Oh, I love Hub.
He sat at our table the whole time, and he was.
He's
about
awesome.
all the products and.
Yeah,
it
he's
was a
in
lot
charge of
fun.
all the products, and he works at the China factory. And during our party at the event, their first party that night, he was on FaceTiming with China, the people in China, and he comes over and sits next to me, and he's like, "Look, there's Melody Lane." And I'm like, "Hi." And he tells the person he's talking to go get somebody special because
The
this...
translator.
No, just to go get somebody that works there because she watches every single one of my videos. She said she's like my biggest fan. So she got to FaceTime with me.
I think it's nice that they have these things, different places, for people to go.
Yeah, and they did it only because people asked for it too.
But they did
Like, and
something
these are
good last
expensive.
year.
They're
They did
charging
something
people.
good for that.
They're charging people $30, but that does not cover,
No.
what they're doing. It doesn't cover it at all. And something I thought was interesting, this is the maker book you get. It's a really nice book. Here's the mats it displays.
What's that in the middle?
That's the purple one.
What's
Strong grip.
That's the strong grip one.
So can we still use our strong grip one?
Yeah.
You have the concrete? Okay.
Yeah, but do you notice something missing?
The green one?
There's no picture.
There's no green one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the design's not on the new ones anymore, is it?
No, I love the new
The
ones.
flowers or
The
something?
flowers are not on it.
But I'm wondering, are they getting rid of the green ones? Does the pink replace the green? I don't know. Hi, Michael. We can't hear you.
Hi.
Oh. Nice
Sometimes
to
I'm
meet
really
you.
good at hitting that mute button.
So where are you
Melody,
from?
Did you get anything off the last HSN day?
Melody's
I-
going again, so we could talk about her. Oh, back.
I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think I didn't even watch a lot of it.
I got Anna Griffin's acetate card thingy where you can put on the outside of your regular card. That's the only thing I got.
I only got a couple things this time too. There wasn't a lot.
No, it wasn't.
No.
I got that envelope template thing because everything that goes in the envelope is always super cute, and then the writing on the front is always terrible.
Yeah.
So I got that to try and maybe help. And then her Gracie paper crafting kit.
Oh, that Grace is pretty.
That paper is all super pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. I see you're playing with her little.
Yeah, I love this thing.
Okay, now I want one of those.
I put my iPad on it. I hope that's what she uses
Yeah.
for all of her
Yeah.
displays. I bought it the day it was on, and it was extended delivery, so I just got it. And this was like last month.
Wow.
But it spins around and it holds everything up. It's pretty handy.
Cool.
Your cell phone on that too, right?
Yep, yeah, and you can put it in this little thing too. So it could sit on here and be angled, or you could put it in this.
Sometimes I press so hard on my phone or my tablet that it falls over, so that wouldn't do for me.
Michael, where are you from?
I'm actually probably 2 hours from you in Tampa.
Oh, cool. Well, you're not quite, well, it depends on what part of Tampa. Because I think, well, Tampa's about an hour and 20 minutes, maybe.
Probably the most north part.
So, Michael, what have you made? We haven't show and tell.
I don't have anything with me right now.
What?
He just has all those machines set up for the effect.
I just mailed like a bunch of cards and stuff out. So like I just had my mass making, and now I'm like taking a little break.
Okay.
You know, just saw the Cricut Maker, which I'm waiting till October 3rd because, as we know, I have gold fever. So
Not crow fever.
I want the gold one if they ever, have the gold one.
They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
You never know. Cricket
Don't
does
tell my
love
dreams.
Anna Griffin.
Yes.
Besides, Sheila, I have a Joanne here that is just massive. I mean, it's the biggest Joann's I've ever walked in, and they just have tons of Leah Griffith crepe paper. So I could easily go get you a box and send it to you.
Yeah.
They have it on Amazon, too.
In our store. The lady told me they were discontinuing Leah Griffin's crepe paper, and I was very disappointed.
I've never seen it at ours.
No, I don't either.
Bye, Anne. Anne's got to go.
Bye. Bye, Ann.
Actually, I need to get going too, you guys. So
Well, it's been almost an hour, so
Oh, okay.
nice to meet all you guys.
bye, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle, on the cruise.
Oh, Sheila, yeah. I'm going on the cruise.
Kyle, you going?
Oh no, I work too much.
Oh.
I work about 60 to 70 hours a week.
Oh my
Holy
God.
cow.
Mm.
How do you even have time to make anything?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard sometimes. That's why sometimes I'll put a whole bunch of videos out and you won't hear from my videos. So, but, all right. Well, you guys have a good night.
Thank you, Kyle. You too.
Bye.
Yeah, I think some of the Joann's had the bright pads. Anne just bought hers at Joann's.
The bright pad.
Yeah, because they're out everywhere else. Brenda wants to know what cruise. Maybe Maida is having a cruise. I think it's September 18th. I'm teaching a class, but I don't know exactly on what yet.
What else is new?
Maybe has a plan for me.
Michael, you have to get in on Linda's challenge. She's challenging everybody to make something by Friday 12 midnight.
I think I can do that.
He doesn't have the maker, though.
None of us do.
We could compromise. We'll just piece some together on, with the Cricut Explorer and
There we
some
go.
together maybe with the silhouette if we can bang it out on the silhouette.
Oh my
Oh, or use scissors and say you made it.
With the X-Acto knife,
You use your pen blade.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So what are you doing, Ashley?
I'm trying to get the sticky stuff off this. I have this mat on my bright pad.
I have that too.
I got the purple one.
You know,
I don't know
that's
if you can see.
color because it's always on the bottom. Who's gonna
And when people show the color, I can't ever tell it's a different color.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it doesn't look much different.
It looks white to me.
It looks
Yeah.
white.
It does match pretty well though. It's the same color as the. See if you can see it here. It's the same color as that.
Huh.
So it matched. Now that there's a new machine that won't match. But that's okay. I have two. So I started, my first Cricut was the Air. And not long after that, so I think I got that in March of last year. And then, was it October that the colored ones came out? So I wanted the pink one on HSN, but I was like, no, wait, I don't need to get it. And then they sold out. Like a couple weeks later, I got the blue one. And then, 3 months later, they come out with this purple one. I'm like, really? So I have a blue one and a purple one, and soon to be maker once that's on HSN. But
Well, at least you didn't have the Imagine.
Oh.
The Imagine.
Oh.
Right.
I never had that one either.
He's probably saying, "What's the Imagine?"
He looks too young to have the Imagine, doesn't he, Sheila?
No.
How old are you, Michael?
Gonna be 25.
Baby.
That's true. That's true. I know it because my insurance costs a boatload.
good way to start.
No, the Imagine was a monster.
Yeah, I heard it was, and it didn't. Most of them didn't work well.
And it was awful.
I was lucky. The guy that they had that made those machines, you could actually call him on the phone, and he knew exactly which machine he made. By
Yeah.
the sound.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. And so we talked to him. He says, "Oh, that's one of my machines." He helped out a lot, but then they got rid of a lot of those guys, and he wasn't allowed to talk about it anymore. But he was wonderful. So I sold mine to a lady that was doing quilts in New York. So I have extra machines if anybody wants to buy them. I have them all except the Imagine, even the little Cricut Mini. Yeah.
A friend of mine, that's all she has. She has an Expression and an Expression 2, and she'll call me and like, "Oh, how do I do this?" I'm like, "I have no idea. I use the Explorer with the computer or my iPad. I don't know."
I think the Expressions were harder to use than the Explorers, but I think it depends on what you learned on.
I think the expression two, you had to use that pen with it and everything, but I thought the expression was the better of any of them.
But see, that was hard for me to get the hang of, to do, to find all the things and to find all the layers for each thing and make sure they were sized right and make sure you had the right buttons. I didn't like that part. So when Design Space came out and you didn't have to choose the layers, they're already there, I got really excited.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I liked it is because by me teaching the class, I had to use it over and over and over when I was teaching the cricket classes at AC Moore. So that helped me out. And then when I stopped using it and went to the Explorer, I forgot everything for the other machines. So.
Anne said she missed the beginning of this video and asked if I played my theme song for Sheila.
Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
I didn't because I need to, it wasn't working. So I need to fix it. But I'm not going to play the theme song in my Patreon videos.
But you know what? She tried to play the song on another video and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And I said, I jinxed it. Oh my gosh.
And it just worked right before that. I tested it and it was working. And then I go to play it live and it's not working.
Oh my goodness.
That was
Molly,
funny.
have you used the Cricut glitter tape on anything? When it came out, I bought every color, and they're all still in the package. Except
Well,
this one
I only did this the other night because people are like, well, what do you use it for? I'm like, you can put on anything. Here, I'll put it on my iPad.
There you go.
So
use it to
I
stick
haven't
this
really
mat
used
to my
it.
bright pad. But
Yeah.
other than that, I didn't use it for anything.
But you just
So,
use it on whatever you want to add a little glitter to. Like, I thought about putting it on my computer monitor around the edge to have it glittered. So you can use it in cards, scrapbooks. You can put it on your Cricut.
I'm not a scrapbooker.
I'm not either.
My first son, when he was born, I got as a gift one of those, like, it's from the Hallmark store. It's like a foolproof. You just put pictures in it. It comes with stickers and it's all laid out already.
Yeah.
Failed. I never even did it. I bought another one for my second son. It's still in the box too, and I'm like, I don't understand why. Like, I have all these things I could put in it. It's just not my thing. Like the layouts, and I'm always like, these look terrible compared to everyone else's. It's like, it's just not my thing.
I love scrapbooking.
Oh man.
I've just never done it.
Yeah, I
love
don't.
it. I'm doing my doggy album now with my Yorkie from the time he was a baby, and he's 4 years old now. And I've been working for 2 years. Haven't finished yet. But it's a continuation type scrapbook. But I love scrapbooking. My main thing is cards, but I love scrapbooking.
See, I think it's hard. Like, I'm sure it would look fine, but you're always your own biggest critic. So I
Yeah.
think the layouts look ridiculous, so I don't ever do it.
So why did you put that thing on top of your light bright or your brighter light?
When I use mine, I always cut my vinyl into smaller pieces so I'm not pulling the whole sheet off. So the plastic underneath this, the screen, it's really durable, but not when you cut on it. When you cut on it, you'll scratch it. So Kyle, who was actually on the video chat earlier, posted this, that it fits like right on there. So
I don't cut. What do you mean cut?
well, so like here.
I use the tool.
So I just cut this out the other day.
Okay.
Because I'm that person that does things like this.
It's
just to sit
pretty.
there and weed it. It's with the glitter vinyl. I don't know if you can.
What are you going to do with it?
Oh.
No idea. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to do it, and I just wanted to sit and weed it all out to use my bright pad. But so like for this, when I take like the outside out, I'll cut like here and then cut here. So I'm only taking one section at a time.
Oh,
And if you do that right on this screen, you'll leave scratch marks on it. So.
you can still see through it and everything.
Oh yeah. Here, let me plug it in for
Show and
you.
tell, show and tell.
You actually can't even see the lines of the cutting mat on here once you turn it on.
You learn something every day.
Yep.
Hub was telling me how this was created. He said someone, I think he said a lady in China, she was reading something and she had her phone underneath the paper with her flashlight so she could see the words. And he was like, oh. And they said that's how this idea came about for Cricut. But so when you turn it on, there's the button here. I mean, you can still see it, but I mean, you can still see everything right through it, so it doesn't affect the light or anything. So it works pretty well for me. But yeah, I cut like things like this all the time. I have so many things that I cut just to sit there and weed it all out, and I don't do anything with it. Like I have this. It even has transfer paper on it. I just don't know where to put it.
Down the pants of sweatpants.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Cool.
I wanted to attempt to put this one on a canvas. This is just regular.
That's what I was gonna say. You could put those on a canvas.
This is like the 651 vinyl. The other two are Cricut glitter vinyl. But I mean, just do it when I don't have anything to make.
Yeah.
Just something to do.
Did you read Nicole's got her maker set up?
Oh, Nicole, you just got your maker?
Who's Nicole?
And she's
She's in the chat.
she's in the chat on YouTube. She's the MSDGIS or DGLS. One thing I really like about the maker is the guides. You know, in the other machines, there's like a little wiggle room. There's no wiggle room, and it goes all the way through and comes back to make sure it's in there perfectly straight. So I haven't tried it yet, but I think if you reload the mat, I think it'll cut in the same spot. I'm not positive. I haven't tried it, but I think it might. Because the other ones don't, the Explorers don't, because of the wiggle room. It's never in the exact same spot when you load your mat.
It seemed like it was a lot quieter. My Purple Air 2 is really
It's noisy.
loud, I think. But it seemed like the maker was a lot quieter when it was loading.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, ask Michelle when she's getting her machine. The MSDS GSDLB.
No, she has it, I think.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
she said she was setting it up.
Yeah,
I think she's set up now.
And the card is really cool, and I ripped part of the card off, and I didn't realize it until I was like done. But it still works. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. See, it has a part up here that when I was peeling it off, and you can watch me do it in the video, how I just peel that off. But it still works. And I loved how you can do it without the fabric or with the fabric. But I wanted to show the fabric and cut the fabric. They just glued the fabric on. I never thought of gluing fabric on a card before. I should have thought of that years
putting
ago.
A ribbon through Xyron?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah. So I mean, that's like pretty much the same concept. I wonder if
Yeah.
it would work with a piece of fabric.
I lost everything.
It
You're still
probably
here,
would
Sheila.
If it's not super thick.
Yeah.
I
think
just
so.
use the art glitter glue. This glue.
Did you cut the paper on the pink mat or the blue mat or whatever?
I cut the paper on the blue mat and the fabric on the pink mat. So now I want to use more fabric on cards.
Have you used your Stitch Happy for any of your cards yet?
I've used my Stitch Happy to make the video of me opening the box.
It's happy.
That's the We Are Memory Keeper sewing machine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the only time I used it. I even had it right on my desk so I would use it. And
I had to send mine back and they had to send me a new one.
Oh, that's right. The pink ones had a flaw.
I don't even know if it was the same issue that other people were having, but instead of my needle going straight up and down for my straight stitch, it was going side to side, and I couldn't change it. So they had to send me a new one. But the new one worked.
Well, that's
which
good.
was good.
Oh yeah, see, Jamie's saying fabric on cards and your Stitch Happy. See, I could take my Stitch Happy and sew around the kite.
Yep.
Well, I never thought of that.
Now you can use it.
Yeah. All right, guys.
We can use fabric glue as well on our cardstock.
Probably.
And it would be make the cardstock work or anything.
Well, this didn't.
But you
Here's
didn't
the
use
back of
fabric
it.
glue. You didn't use fabric glue.
No.
You used the regular
Yeah.
glitter glue. But
Yeah.
they have fabric glue also, just for fabric.
Yeah, I don't know.
Our glitter glue is so good, though. I probably would just stick with it.
Okay, that's what I thought. I got plenty of that.
Yeah, it says on there it does fabric. I think if you read the bottle.
Oh, does it? Who reads the bottle?
Sorry, keep coming up.
Oh gosh.
Do y'all ever watch Jennifer Maguire?
Sometimes. I haven't watched her in a while.
She did one a couple of weeks, a week or so ago, where she cross-stitched on her cards.
Yes.
Oh.
And she
That was
used the guide to use the dots to make it on there. That was good.
Uh-huh.
She does things out of the box, out of the wall, out of the world. I tell you.
Did you guys see these on HSN? The foil transfers by Crafter's Companion.
Oh,
No.
You just
Yeah.
rub it on with the popsicle stick.
Yeah, I have that.
It looked pretty easy, so
It
it was one
doesn't
of those.
stay on very well though.
It doesn't?
Not to downgrade it or anything, but I tried it.
Yeah,
Well,
I wish
looks
I had
easy to do.
seen that. I have the what is it, the Go Preston foil,
Oh yeah.
and I have sometimes, if the foil's not silver on the back, I have a very hard time figuring out which end goes down, so I always end up turning the dye a different color. Because I put the foil on the wrong way. And I pull the paper off and I'm like, oh, there's no foil on this. Then I pull the dye off and sure enough, that's where all the foil is.
But you meant to do that, right?
Yeah, and I meant to do it the second and the third time that I do it as well, and then become so cross-eyed after a point that I just keep, I guess, applying the foils the same way. It just doesn't end well for me.
Oh, Lynn is making a page.
Yeah.
Page with her new machine.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
She's just crafting while we're talking, and she says we can't go yet because she's not finished.
I've talked out. Can you believe that?
Well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. And actually, Sheila came a half hour before the video.
Well, I had dinner. I
Yeah.
had my dinner down here,
And she ruined her cupcakes.
and I ruined my cupcake.
Oh.
Yeah.
They fell over, but she still ate them. They didn't fall on the floor or anything, just in their container.
It was German chocolate cake.
Ooh.
Did it have
Icing,
the-
and it had sprinkles on it. And
Yummy.
it was homemade.
Did you make it, Sheila?
No, I bought it at a bakery.
Oh.
Homemade by the bakery. That's funny.
But that was made fresh. She only makes them in the morning time, so I'm always there by 10 o'clock.
Cool.
And they're still warm and everything.
Yummy.
That's my other hobby. I do cake decorating.
Oh my gosh.
I actually, just this past weekend, there's an
Show and tell,
organization.
show and tell, show and
Well,
tell.
all the pictures, they're on my phone, and that's what I'm using, so I won't be able to pull any of them up. But I just did, there's an organization called Icing Smiles, and it's all volunteer based, and bakeries, home bakers, stuff like that, they volunteer to make cakes for really sick kids.
Oh, that's nice.
So whether they're sick in the hospital or they are going through chemo treatments or whichever. But I actually just got one, and I just delivered it and dropped it off on Saturday. And this boy, his name was Dylan, and he has cystic fibrosis, and his cake had a guinea pig on top of it. So it was a 2-tiered cake. It was blue and had green grass all around it, and then a guinea pig on top. And I made the guinea pig based off a picture of one of his guinea pigs that his mom sent me. So when I got there to deliver it, he was so excited.
Wow.
And he grabbed his guinea pig and was like, "It looks just like Sunny," because the guinea pig's name was Sunshine. So I mean, it's such a rewarding experience.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. So that's my other hobby. So I get to do crafts and cakes. So my kids' birthday parties are always covered.
Yeah.
My son's first birthday party is coming up this Saturday, and I'm doing a farm theme. So I've been looking at farm animals for a month now.
Oh my goodness.
But it's all turning out pretty cute. So
I see Jamie can't make her mind up whether she needs paper. Tell her that she needs paper.
She needs paper.
Paper.
If it's on sale, you gotta have more paper.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have tons of Christmas paper. I said I'm not buying any more. I'm going to use it up.
That's a
I was
lie.
at my I was at my scrapbook store today. I bought 10 sheets of Christmas paper. It was so pretty. I had to get it.
That's my problem. I go into the craft store and thinking I just need glue or something now. And then I walk down that aisle with that new double-sided Cricut cardstock, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I could get another thing.
So
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I had to get that. It's double-sided.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, I don't need any Christmas paper. And I got the checks. I like the checks.
Do you see what Jamie said? She bought 4 of each of the Cricut corrugated cardstock.
Oh my God.
So maybe she doesn't. I didn't even buy that many. I bought 2 of each.
Jeez.
that's like all I buy is paper. I buy a ton of paper.
I have tons of paper. You see what's behind Melody?
Oh yeah.
I have more.
You have more?
We need to see a tour of your craft room sometime, Sheila.
I know. I have to do some of it. I have my Alexa here.
Oh, yeah. Me and Sheila can talk to each other on our Alexas. Alexa, drop in on Sheila. Now I can see myself in her video. Oh, it says that you have not allowed me to drop in. Alexa, call Sheila. Oh,
She's scared you're gonna catch her.
It's
in the
my
middle of the
other-
boss thing.
Alexa, hang up. It was my other Alexa.
This
Alexa.
is my paper.
Call Sheila.
Pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, she doesn't have it plugged in.
Oh, I just did.
Yes.
She's coming on now.
Okay. Okay. I got my brother an Echo for Christmas last year. So my 2-year-old at the time, he doesn't enunciate everything well. So he was yelling,
Elaine.
and he would say, "Hey, Alexa," and she wouldn't answer, and he'd
Yes.
get so mad and just kept yelling at her. I'm like, oh, we don't need one of these in our house.
There you go, Melody.
Hello? I can see her in your craft room now.
Oh, let me see if I can get it so you can see more of it.
That's
I'm
cool.
using my mouse for my computer to see if I can do more on that. Now, you know that won't work. know how to get the whole thing of it, but.
The regular Alexa was on sale for $99 today only.
Wow.
Not the video one, but the other one.
Do y'all like that video one?
Yeah.
I thought about getting it, but stopped myself.
It'll probably go on sale like Black Friday or something.
Then Melody can call you whenever she wants. She can just call Linda and see what you're doing.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up because Melody is echoing.
Okay.
Okay. Hang up, Melody. Hang up, Alexa. Alexa, hang up.
Alexa, hang up.
It worked. I never know the right words.
I had to learn them because I was getting a call one time, like my mom was trying it. We're trying to call each other the first time on the regular Alexas, and it's green. And when you have a call from it, it's green. I'm like, hello? I didn't know how to answer it.
Mine always leaves a little person up there that has a little one on there. How do I get that off?
Oh, that's a message or something? I don't know. I just leave mine there.
Oh, mine.
Melody's used to those notifications. She showed her phone before, and like every app on her phone has multiple notifications.
I just ignore them.
I go crazy. I'm constantly clearing mine.
Me too.
I don't think she could keep up with it though.
No, that takes too much time. My emails are really high, and my assistant has tried to delete my emails, but she can't keep up with them either.
So what does she do? Does she come there every day?
Well, she's going back to college right now, so she's here all day on Friday, and then she's here in the afternoons on Mondays and Wednesdays, and off on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But when she's done with college, she's gonna be full-time again. And she might start working on Saturdays too.
You're gonna go crazy without her.
I know.
She's never gonna eat. She's never gonna eat because she already doesn't eat when she's there. Or when she's not there.
And she gives me my vitamins in the morning and my caffeine pill.
Oh my gosh, you're getting spoiled.
I am so spoiled by her. And she's she probably doesn't have time now because of college, but she's supposed to start learning to edit my videos. We've talked about that, but I don't know. We'll see what she has time for right now. So she's going to help me with that. So my plan is for her to edit them first and then give them to me, and then I edit them for the final edit and make sure it's like what I want, you know? And but she can get rid of all the, because in my videos a lot, you might be surprised, but I say, you wouldn't be surprised if you see me live, but I say, and okay. And I like talk sometimes when I'm thinking, and then there's a huge pause because so I have to cut all that out to give you a nice short video. And she could totally do all that for me. So I can because I'm releasing a video tonight after this. I'm going to give it to you guys first, but it's the setting up of my not Alexa of my maker. And I think I've been editing this for like 3 or 4 days. It's
Wiz Khalifa, Fabulous, DJ Drama, and Roscoe Dash.
Who has the radio on?
I don't know.
You hear the radio?
Oh, I bet it's Ashley.
It's Ashley.
It's not a radio. It's over there.
The TV.
America's Got Talent in the background.
Oh, I love that show.
I did too. Well, I guess I have to go. I gotta go watch it.
We're trying to figure out what Mel B did to her hair.
Oh.
It used to look really pretty, and now it looks a little crazy.
I just save it.
She looks like she has a mop on top of her head. It's
Oh.
like white.
Oh,
It's
wow.
It's super messy and short now, so I don't know what she did, but I don't know. I feel like they're running out of things to put on this show because it gets like worse and worse every year.
All right. Well, I think it's time. It's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours for Sheila. And Angela just made it, so we need to spend another 2 hours. Hi, Angela. Sorry you missed it. At least you got to see us live, Angela. You'll have to watch it from the beginning. I think these videos are good to watch when you're crafting and not doing anything, just to kind of listen, you know? So, all right, guys, thank you for joining me. And thank you for supporting me on Patreon. And, oh, one thing I want to tell you guys, some people are having problems with the files. And because the older files in the new design space, I just went and refixed some of them. But if you come across a file and you can't open it, take the numbers that are at the end of the file, go to Design Space, open up any project, and take my file numbers, copy them, and paste them over the numbers that are in the URL for Design Space. Does that make sense? And then hit enter and it will show you the project.
Too much information for my pea brain.
Well, Sheila, if you have any problems opening a file, let me know.
I mean, I don't have any problems, but I can understand.
Well, and if you...
Alexa to call her.
Well, and one of the things, like, if you send me the file, I'll fix it for you and I'll go fix it on the page. I just haven't taken the time to go fix hundreds of files. But if you let me know of one, I'll go fix it for you and post it so no one else has a problem with it either.
Oh my gosh, her hair looks horrible.
I told you. It's like a mop on her head. I don't know what she did to it. It's bright white and super messy.
I was trying to say goodbye, and I said, "Oh my gosh, about her hair."
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Now let me go find it and then I'll share it.
Well, there's a story from A to Z.
Whose hair are you talking about?
Mel B's.
Mel B.
On America's Got
It always
Talent.
looked so pretty. Like
Yes.
she'd have it done so pretty, and now it just
A month.
scary. She's getting ready for Halloween.
And she's already there.
Something.
I just got YouTube TV, so it just records everything for me. And I can watch it live. Let me see if I can show.
This song was, but how present you was and just how beautiful you are when you sing.
Okay, there she is. But let me find my...
I'm not gonna cry. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Everyone's checking her out.
Check her out. And the germophobic there.
The purpose of music.
Oh,
Music, the purpose is we're supposed to
He's
listen
crazy.
and we're supposed to, maybe our emotions are supposed to be touched. And maybe it's because of what your story is.
Now they're not going to show her up close. They just had her up close.
You're feeling music rather than much
I wonder
more
if I
than
can
anyone else
rewind.
is just singing.
Where's the thing at? Oh, I can. There she is. You guys in Zoom can't see her, but...
You know what? I don't think you realize the influence and the impact that you have on people. You make the impossible possible. You're like a miracle worker. And I have to say, you've literally taken me on an emotional
What network
journey
is that on?
how simple
It's NBC.
how present you was and just how beautiful you are when you sing.
I love that this is what our crafty chat
Thank
turns
you.
I hope she doesn't ever watch YouTube. I hope she doesn't follow you, Mel. Because if she does, she might not be that happy.
Well, she can only see this if she's a Patreon supporter.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it might be good feedback for her anyway.
Could you imagine next week shouting out Melody Lane and us talking about her hair.
That would be amazing.
I know. I'm sorry. Oh, I had to share.
It was well worth it. Well worth it.
Right.
Now that we all have our TVs on and watching for us.
All right.
Still trying to find it.
Now we'll say goodbye.
Station view, so I found it.
Oh.
How does that work? We were thinking about it, but they don't have like my primary cartoon channel for my kids. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it.
They have Disney.
They're the Nick Jr. kids. They watch Nick Jr. and I don't think that was on there. But we thought about it, but then got nervous because sometimes our internet's not the greatest out here in Wisconsin. So we didn't know. We didn't want to have an issue with it. Does it work well?
It does, but I get 100 Mbps, so I wouldn't do it if you don't have enough internet. That would.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we do. It's supposed to be really good. It's just not. So, we always have problems. Maybe it's just the house. I'm not sure. But
I like it. It works for me.
I think a lot of people are switching to something like that now instead of cable. Cable's really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only downside for me is that I have to keep internet, and I have to get that through my cable provider. And of course, if you only have one thing, they charge you extra for it.
Right. Well, see, like ours isn't through our cable provider. We have we have like DirecTV and then Spectrum for internet, but the internet is just terrible.
I have Comcast, and it's only $39. And that's
Really?
I have 20 channels because I really didn't even want channels on TV because I don't watch much TV. And then I have high-speed internet for $39, and then with all the taxes and fees, it's $49.
Well, Texas is crazy. I'm paying $75 with Spectrum for 100 a month.
Oh, well, I pay more than that.
That's because you're the baby.
But, no, I do have the TV, but I just got rid of Spectrum because they were still billing me for a house that I no longer lived in.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so I have Frontier.
Oh, you poor thing.
It's actually not that bad. Like compared to my experience with Spectrum, much better.
Okay.
All right, now it's time to go. It's been an hour and 34 minutes.
Okay. It was fun.
Yes.
It was fun.
It was. A lot of
Thank
fun.
you all for making it fun because just me alone isn't as fun.
Don't forget, everyone, Linda's challenge Friday like 12 midnight.
Oh, thank you, Sheila. So nice.
I think we all should just cut a circle out and so.
Here's our challenge.
I'll try to foil it.
Oh, Melody, did you just send an email out too?
Well,
You had multitasker.
oh, you know what? I got a new email service and it sends it out in 72 hours or something from the first one if you didn't open it, I think. I don't know. Because I got that too and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, why is there an email that says it's from me and it says Cricket Maker? So that's what that is. And Callie set that up for me. She's helping me do my emails like that, like doing my things and doing some of my Patreon posts for me. And so she's learning all that because she does it and then I look it over and then she fixes my mistakes too of grammar and things and punctuation.
You were posting more of the sales and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, everybody's wanted more of the sales.
Yeah, that's great.
when it's on sale. And if things aren't on sale, I don't post anything.
But it's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, and then sometimes I don't notice something's on sale or somebody will ask for something and I'm like, oh, so then I go and share that with everybody too. Like today, somebody was asking for Halloween videos and I have a playlist of 19 Halloween videos. They're getting kind of older now, but they're all Cricut videos. And so I went and shared that in a few places too.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you guys for joining and everyone chatting and watching. And thanks for everyone watching the replay. If you made it this far. All right. Bye.
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 Bye-bye, everybody.
Yeah.